is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, we are going to be going over the top 10 shooting guards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. Now, this takes into consideration current gen. It also takes into consideration next gen. So it's kind of everything combined. For example, if this was a current gen list, Ray Allen probably wouldn't even be on the list. Whereas a next gen, he's probably a top 5 shooting guard. So that's just kind of where I prioritize things a little bit. And a guy like Pistol Pete's a tough guy to rank, because at the primary shooting guard position, he might not be too high, but at the point guard position on next gen, he might be the best. So it's very, very hard when it comes down to it. But these are going to be my top 10 shooting guards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. Before we dive into it, if you are new to my channel or have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button, as we are on the road to 70,000 subscribers. At a tie, guys, we're going to have a tie here at number 10. It is going to be between Pistol Pete Maravich at the shooting guard, point guard position. Again, Pistol Pete, guys, he's a guy, 6'5", 6'8" wingspan. You got to be very talented to use him. He's only 6'5", 40 Hall of Famers, 19 on gold, 97 3-ball, 85 driving dunk, 96 3-ball, and 98 ball handle, 96 speed acceleration, 96 lateral quickness. Does have the Hall of Fame blinders, half range extender. And then, you know, the playmaker wise, obviously defensively is very, very solid. Has the Ray Allen base on quick, Pro 2 size of escape, Pro 6 move on the back with the Pro 2 tween. Now, who is he tied with? That's what you guys might be wondering. Like, what? How is he tied? And he is tied with my man's, where's my man's at? Michael Redd. On next gen, both these guys are basically identical. Obviously, Pete gives you a little more of the playmaker. Michael Redd's just a little bit taller. You can go back and forth who you think's the better card. I'm more comfortable using Michael Redd in a competitive type setting. Most people are probably better in with Pistol Pete. It's probably whoever you have. Ray Allen base on quick, the easiest release in the green or in the game to time. Quick dribble style, Pro 2 size of escape, Pro 5 move behind the back. I couldn't leave either of them off the list. That's why they are both in my list here at number 10. At number 9, we do have the Dark Matter Michael Jordan, 6'6", 6'11" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 39 Hall of Famers, 21 on gold. Now, I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of this MJ card. I'm on the flip side of things. I'm a pretty big fan of what Michael Jordan can give you. Does come with the 94 3-ball, 98 driving dunk, 96 speed ball, 93 ball handle, 98 speed acceleration with that 99 lateral quickness. And the only bad thing you can say, okay, maybe his block rating's not as high as you'd like, and rebounding interior, I mean, maybe. But as far as just strictly perimeter defense, you're not finding a better defender than this Michael Jordan card. Badge-wise, does come with the Hall of Fame Showtime, so the finisher, Hall of Fame range, hot zone hunter, flexible, no steady, Hall of Fame quick first step, unpluggable handles for days. Defensively, he beats people up, no doubt about it. Sigs-wise, Michael Jordan base on quick. I know a lot of people don't love the release. I'm super green with that release. I agree more with that release than about anybody's in the game. Now, the one thing about it is on next gen, he does have the slash dribble style. That's a downside. So he's a mainly current gen type of card. Pro 2 size of escape, Pro 3 move behind the back. Again, I'm not a huge MJ fan. Like, he's not top 5 on my list, but there's no doubt about it. If you don't think Michael Jordan deserves to be on this list, there's probably something wrong with you. Coming in at number 8 here, we do got Galaxy Opal Kevin Porter Jr., 6'6", 6'9" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 40 Hall of Famers, 16 on gold, 96 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 93 speed ball, 95 ball, 93 speed acceleration with the 94 lateral quickness, Hall of Fame Showtime, rated standard, steady shooter, literally basically J.R. Smith. If you want what J.R. Smith is, get Kevin Porter Jr. He's just left-handed. They're basically identical cards. Pro 2 size escape, Pro 6 moving behind the back. Legitimately, guys, if you want JR, just get KPJ. They're literally the same exact card. KPJ can do it all. Defensively, going to be solid. Offensively, with the Hall of Fame steady, is better on next gen. There's no doubt about that. Going right along KPJ, we got J.R. Smith, one spot ahead of him at number 7. Same card. 1 inch on the wingspan, but other than that, basically just slightly improved Kevin Porter Jr. Tendency wise, basically identical. Sigs wise, legitimately basically identical. The one thing I will say is KPJ's got a better moving behind the back on current gen. So I mean, if you want to make the case that KPJ is better than a guy like J.R. Smith, you definitely can. I just think as far as an all-around player, J.R. Smith has that little bit of an advantage. Now, this one may have a little bit of bias, but coming in at number 6 for me is Dark Matter Ray Allen. 6'5", 6'8", wingspan with hot spots from everywhere. 48 Hall of Famers with 11 badges on gold. 99 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 94 speed ball, 95 ball handle, 95 speed acceleration with the 97 lateral quickness. Good enough rebounder. Now, here's the thing about Ray. Next gen, pure shooting wise, you're not going to find a better shooter in the game. He's got every Hall of Fame shooting badge outside of deep fade in the game. On current gen, obviously the steady. Next gen that turns the Hall of Fame blinders, can make plays defensively, going to be able to hold it down. Again, next gen is where I definitely recommend to use him. Tendency wise, incredible. Ray Allen base on very quick. The best release in the game. I'll be willing to say that I like Ray Allen's base on next gen better than anybody else's. Pro 2 sides of escape, quick dribble style, Pro 1 moving behind the back, which I think is massively undervalued and underrated. I'm a big Ray Allen fan, and I'm a huge fan of this specific card. Now, my thing is, I haven't used him on current gen. Height is a big factor on current gen, but I bet he's chicken man on current gen too. That Ray Allen base, who cares about the steady? I bet he's chicken man. Current gen, next gen, it doesn't matter. Because of how good Ray Allen is, especially on next gen, probably being a top 5 card, he comes in here at number 6. Coming in at number 5 for me is a guy who you can argue is a top 2 shooting guard on current gen in dark matter, Demar Derozan. 6'7", 6'9" wingspan, 39 Hall of Famers with 20 on gold. Hot spots from everywhere. 95 3 ball, 98 driving dunk, 93 speed ball, 90 ball handle, 94 speed acceleration, 98 vertical with the 93 lateral quickness. Now, here you can see not all of these stats are as good as they could possibly be, such as like perimeter defense, interior steal, block. Some of those stats, I mean, not that they leave a little bit to be desired, but they're not GOAT card type of stats. Hall of Fame showtime, slithery, catch and shoot, hot zone, hunter, range center, flexible, tireless shooter, hot start, volume shooter, no steady shooter or blinders on DeRozan. Hall of Fame ankle breaker, handles today's quick for step, space shooter, stop and go, tie handles, unpluckable. Defensively, Hall of Fame clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pogo stick, and tireless defender. As far as purely an offensive shooting guard, DeRozan is so elite. Tendency-wise, 100 driving dunk tendency, decent enough defensive tendencies here, 90 pass interception, 90 on-ball steal. Treyberg base on quick is an absolute butter release. Shifty dribble style is good for next gen. Pro 2 size up escape, Pro 1 moving by the back. There's a lot to like about DeMar DeRozan. A week ago, he was playing on my best squad possible. Now, I just can't say the same. Still to this day, love dark matter DeMar DeRozan. He is a very solid card in NBA 2K21. Coming in at number 4 for me is dark matter Tracy McGrady, 6'8", 7'2" wingspan with hot spots from everywhere on the court. Here's the thing. I actually prefer DeMar DeRozan over T-Mac on current gen, but when you factor in the next gen, that's where T-Mac is just that little bit better. 39 Hall of Famers, 24 on gold, 98 3-ball, 99 driving dunk, 96 speed ball, 97 ball handle, 97 speed acceleration with the 97 lateral quickness. Stat-wise, again, better than DeRozan, Hall of Fame showtime. Basically the identical Hall of Fame shooting badges with the addition of Hall of Fame steady, ankle breaker, handles today's quick for step, space creator, tie handles, unpluckable, all on Hall of Fame. And defensively, T-Mac is incredible. Tendency-wise, has everything you could possibly want. Size-wise, Treyberg base, again, the exact same release as DeMar DeRozan. Pro 2 size of escape, quick dribble style, Pro 1 moving by the back, Pro 3 moving crossover. Because I prefer T-Mac on next gen to DeRozan by quite a large margin. And on current gen, it's a little bit closer in my opinion. That's why I have T-Mac one step higher. But you could really make a debate for either one of these guys. Now, Kevin Durant is not on my list, but Kevin Durant would be my number 3 shooting guard in NBA 2K21. He actually might be my number 2, but Vince would be one step below. But because Kevin Durant is a center, he's not technically going to be on this list, but I just kind of want to throw that out there for you guys, just as where he would be. This is only primary shooting guards, but KD would be in the 2 or 3 range above Vince Carter. 6'6" for Vince, 6'9" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere. 47 Hall of Famers, 12 on gold, 97 3-ball, 99 driving dunk, 95 speed ball, 97 ball handle, 97 speed acceleration, 99 vertical with the 97 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame showtime range, hot zone hunter, flexible volume shooter, hot start, catch and shoot. No steady shooter, playmaking. This is where Vince is so elite. Has incredible playmaking badges, defensively very solid as well. The other thing that hurts Vince is his size, only being 6'6". Tendency-wise, I mean, 99 defensive tendencies across the board. What more could you possibly want? Vince's release on very quick. I'll say it's not necessarily the quickest release, but it's probably one of the most easy releases to green in the game. Pro 2 size of escape, quick dribble style, Pro 3 move by the back. But there's a lot to like about Vince Carter. A lot to like. 99% of the community would have him above who I have at number 2, but I'm that 1%. Vince Carter coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 for me is Galaxy Opal Reward Kawhi Leonard, 6'7", 7'3" wingspan with hot spots from everywhere. 22 Hall of Famers with 34 on gold. Hear me out. Before you guys start going crazy, hear me out. I like Kawhi more than T-Mac and DeRozan, and he's arguable. He's at the same level as KD in my opinion. So that's just where I prioritize him. 94 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 90 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 94 speed acceleration with the 98 lateral quickness. I don't care if Kawhi can't rebound. He's my shooting guard. I don't care how good of a passer Kawhi is. What Kawhi is... This looks like a chicken. Kawhi's chicken man. That's really what he is. Kawhi's not going to miss any shots for you, especially if you're on current gen. Hall of Fame Showtime as well. I mean, you might say, oh, look at all these badges he doesn't have. It doesn't matter. He greens more than anybody. Hall of Fame handle stays quick for step and puck with downhill. I get it, he's got a steady shooter, but it just doesn't matter for Kawhi. Hall of Fame clamps, hard crusher, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, ties defender, and trapper. And for Kawhi Leonard, man, honestly, hope they give his next card steady shooter. I really do, because I don't want anything to change with Kawhi Leonard. He is just so chicken. I want everything to stay the same. Ray Allen base on quick. It's going to be interesting to see his next card have a very quick release. Kawhi dribble style, I'm not sure how that is on next gen. I don't think it's very good. Pro 2, sides of escape. Pro 3, move across with the Pro 5, boom by the back. In my opinion, Kawhi is the second best shooting guard in NBA 2K21. Now, coming in as my top overall shooting guard in NBA 2K21 is Dark Matter Invincible Kobe Bryant. 6'6", 6'11", wingspan, hot spots from everywhere. Now, I can go through all the stats. I can go through all the badges, but that's not going to tell the story. You know Kobe's going to have everything he needs. Everything. I mean, yeah, you can argue you should have post with lockdown, rebound chaser, and rim protector, whatever. Argue whatever you want, debate a wall. It doesn't matter. Kobe can rebound, he can defend, he can shoot, he can dunk on people. He can do it all. Has the best tendencies in the game, which has been a problem for Kobe in past years. So this is why Kobe's based on very quick and absolutely butter release. Quick dribble style, Pro 2, sides of escape, Pro 3, move by the back. Whether you're current gen or next gen, I don't think it matters. I think I'm taking Kobe Bryant over every other single shooting guard in the game. The problem is, you can't really get Kobe Bryant. He is so rare and so hard to get. He's going for so much MT. And so that's the hard part. I mean, yes, Kobe's incredible, but it comes with a cost. But that is my overall top shooting guard in NBA 2K21. All right, that is going to wrap it up for my top shooting guards in NBA 2K21. If you guys didn't see your favorite shooting guards, such as a guy like RJ Barrett, I'm sorry, you just couldn't quite make this list. Now remember, this is current gen and next gen, and I know a lot more about next gen than I did 2 weeks ago, so just kind of throw that in there as well. But a lot of great shooting guards at this singular position. You know, you saw MJ all the way down at number 9, and that should tell a lot of kind of how I value each and every one of these players. It's crazy to me. Kawhi Leonard came out pre-250, but is still probably my second or my best available shooting guard. I don't count Kobe as necessarily being available. Comment who I was too high on, who was I too low on, who I left off the list. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.